Hello all and welcome. I just finally am excited to sit down and share so much wisdom and knowledge that I have been receiving this summer. I felt really guided to take quite a bit of time off and just nurture myself and take that time and spend time with my family and be out in nature in the sun, and then just intuitively let go of everything and let go of the worry, let go of my finances and all of that. And I'm just wanting to share so much with all of you, and I have been working really closely with Archangel Gabriel, and because she's just been showing up for me lately, and of course I've just always invited her into my life. And she is the Archangel who's the messenger of God, right? So she truly helps deliver messages to you. She helps you with writing, if you're an artist of any kind, music, and of course she really helps you with leadership. And I guess as myself being a teacher, a Reiki teacher, and with the divine and truly walking my path, I guess I would consider myself a leader to help so many others, and that is truly in my heart. So I have just asked her to really work with me to help me in my life of what I am needing to know, so that I can help myself, but then I can share this with so many others. And so I've had a lot of messages from her, and I really hear her a lot through music, and I'll instantly just have clairaudiently, so you start to hear things in your mind that you not necessarily or think of. And quite a few songs have been coming up for me, and of course I always love the wisdom within the words, right? Because it's totally all channeled. Like, some people may not understand what they've actually sang or what their meaning meant, but there's always a deeper meaning to it. And so the one song that I really want to share with you is, I'm kind of making this into a video blog for you. So not only are you going to hear what I have to say, but you'll also be able to really open your heart and mind to hear these words from this song that Archangel Gabriel let me know about. And the song is Memory, and the memory from cats. And I just started singing it one day, and I realized, and you know what the coolest thing is? So Archangel Gabriel works all in our sacral chakra, right? She comes, I see her as a really dark orange coppery aura color. She helps if you're wanting to have babies, new birth, all of that in your life. And this song comes in, and I used to play this when I was a little girl on the organ. I really played a lot with music, and I figure skated, and I find it so interesting because most of the music that I played when I was young, whether it was on the organ or what I figure skated to, it was almost like it was all planned, and of course it was. So of course I Googled the song Memory, and I love that song, and I did sit down on my organ. I have it here, and I played it again. But I really listened to the words of the song, and I really want you to open your heart and mind to it, because it really talks to me. How I see this music is the memory and remembering who you are, right? And Archangel Gabriel is here to help you with that. Here's the message from her, right? The new dawn is coming, and many of you feel that. And if you don't understand what the new dawn is it is time to let go of all the old ways of thinking, the old paradigms. The world is shifting before our eyes, and we have absolutely no control over it. And just even this last week, I was home visiting family, and I've seen there's a lot of darkness coming up in people, and their real shadow self is really showing, but it has to, in order to let it out. And it's really hard to see sometimes, but I was just told to be myself and still be that light for them, and not being afraid of who I am, and just delivering messages, even if they are so small little hints, without them realizing how much more divinely guided it is for them. And I was myself, and it was beautiful. I wasn't scared this time, and many times before I have been, because I haven't felt supported, or I haven't felt I felt their fear, and it's really all about me anyway, right? Because as I am myself and that leader, to deliver those messages, it just fills my heart even more. And I love that, because your light expands so much more when you truly can trust in yourself, that stuff doesn't even touch you anymore, even if their comment wasn't nice or wasn't friendly. It's not who you are anymore. So I love that. But so really listen to these words of the memory. You know, the new dawn is coming. And it talks about the moon being lonely. And I always think of the moon, you know, we really resonate with the moon. The goddess energy is the moon. We have insights and epiphanies. We have awakenings and revelations. And the moon is there also working with us to help us remember who we are and to let go, right? And release and bring in the new. So it is so interesting, you know, coming out of the dark and waiting for the sunrise to come. And that is also what is happening. And I have been feeling that for quite a while. So now I'm starting to really hear the messages as well. And I just went down to New Orleans energetically, was guided to go there. And I really trusted in my intuition and I followed my heart. And that was a big trust for me. You know, when I'm not working much this summer to go on an extra trip, I've been doing lots of traveling. But there was a lot of awakenings and epiphanies in the energy. I have been there in a past life. So I have a lot to share with that, which I will do in another video, but that was so amazing. And again, it's all about leadership there, and Archangel Gabriel helped me so much there, and Saint Joan of Arc, and they're all both about leadership in New Orleans. So that power is coming. And you know, Archangel Gabriel is really telling you to let go of all the worry and the anger. There's a lot of anger right now as what I'm seeing in people, and it's all fear. It's fear, 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 because we're so afraid. And we just really need to know that we are safe and all is well. And if we can really start to listen to our heart, and what would our heart tell us, and step out of that fear, so many more beautiful things will come your way. But really just, you know, take that time and nurture yourself as well, and you know that this too shall pass. There is a lot of transformation coming. As I drove home from Regina just the other day, there were thousands and thousands of butterflies. White butterflies, they're so beautiful. I have them here in Alberta too, but there were thousands of them, and they were all over the highway, and my son was really sad because they were dying. Right, because it kept hitting the vehicle and every other vehicle. And you know, I said to him, you know, well, you know, butterflies are about transformation and cycles, right? And honoring those cycles. And here's nature speaking right to me once again, you know, and to everyone, if you're aware of it, if you can open the awareness to what is shifting and changing. And you know, butterflies are about change and transformation. It doesn't mean all bad, but it can mean some death. And it can mean death in different ways too. It not necessarily means that some people die, but it can be endings in marriages, it can mean ending in relationships, friendships, work, career, home, whatever. But know that all this is happening for your highest good. And the most beautiful thing, you know, that I can say to you is really we are not in control. As I told my son, I can't do anything about it. I can't save the butterflies. I can't control it. No matter what I try to do, you can't control saving the butterflies on the road. And that's the same thing with life and what we're going through. You cannot control anything in your life. You are not in control. The universe is in control. And the more you learn to let go and surrender and just allow the universe to bring those choices for you, you will not lose anything. You just truly need to trust. Because otherwise we just dig ourselves into a deeper hole and a deeper hole, and it gets darker and it gets darker and it gets darker. And do not be afraid of that. And you have done nothing wrong. You know, this is all part of your path. This is all part of you transforming into that beautiful butterfly. And a lot of us have to go through those changes, but we need just to embrace the good and see the positive that we can experience, and love. Love the people that you really have a hard time loving. Those people that you're so angry with, whatever it may be, truly love them for who they are. And truly we can be angry with them, but this is what I've had learned in my life, because many times I have been angry with people, and I realize that I'm just really angry with myself. And the reason why I'm angry with myself is because I failed in some way to say no to them. You know, I gave away my power to them, and then they made me mad. right? I hate that. That makes me so mad. You can feel it. But what I mean is I'm really angry with myself because I didn't stand in my own power and say no to them, or to say, look, like, I'm not going to be used like this, or just really honoring myself and loving myself. And that starts to bring that infinite self-love within you. So just know that no matter what, you are on the right path. And even myself, I seriously have had days where I really want to give this up. I say to the universe, what? Like, I give up. I seriously give up. I'm not trusting in my inner knowing right now. Everything doesn't seem to be as I was thinking it was going to be, and I just want to give up, you know. And then I know a lot of that is the energies and the fear that I'm having to release, to let go of, but I know all is well. I see so many miracles, and it fills my heart to help so many others as well. So really, you know, spend time outside in nature and ground yourself, and know whatever you're going through, it's okay. You will get through it. And so I really, really wanted to share with all of you that. So really enjoy this music, and I'm really starting to see that expression that's coming out within myself is how I can probably help teach others, is to really trust in your passion and express who you are. And it's all through our sacral chakra, and music is a big thing for me. I am going to be on stage one day speaking. I've seen myself as a little girl doing it. I still pretend to do it now, and I just truly believe in that, and I still get guidance that way, and I just have to keep going because I know one day I will be there, because it's who I am. That's who I am. I am Karen in this lifetime, and no matter who we were in past lifetimes, it doesn't matter. In this lifetime, I am Karen, and I am so thankful because I love myself so much, and I love to share love with all of you, and I really want you just to stay strong and follow your path, and don't be ashamed of anything you've ever done, because you have done nothing wrong. It's all part of your path. It's all been planned out, and start to look at the good. And if you are in a really dark place, just say, I surrender. I need help. I need the white light. Please allow it to come, and do not be afraid of it, because it's coming. It is time for rebirth. The light is coming, and the dark needs to leave. And that's what we're seeing all in this lifetime, is there's just so much dark and fear and shadows, and we're ashamed of everything, and what happens if people know this or that. And we don't need to be ashamed of it. To be fully, you know, authentic with yourself, you bring so much white light, and you inspire so many others by being who you are. So I also want to let all of you know that I am hosting a 21-day Reiki online course with the archangels and goddesses, the divine feminine, from September 1st to the 21st. And it's an online event, so you can do it whenever you want on your own time. And this is for Reiki practitioners, but it's so important that we keep working up with the energy and the energy that's within us, and that helps us lift and transform and expand our light. So I have so much that I'm going to share, and most of it truly comes from the divine. I really listen to, you know, not textbook stuff anymore. It's really coming truly from above and within, the knowledge that I will share with all of you. And that's big trust for me too, right? So that's how I help you trust. And I've seen so much transformation and love in the groups that I have done, and the community, and it's all full of Reiki. It's so beautiful. And then I do have another event coming up that's not if you don't have your Reiki, and it's an infinite love challenge in October for yourself to work deeply on your heart. So you don't have to have your Reiki for this one, but we'll still work a lot with the archangels and the angels and the divine feminine, you know, some crystals and meditation, to really just work on yourself, to let stuff go. And it really will help you see things at such a higher level. It'll help allow that dark to come out for you to let it go. Let all the stress and the worry and the anger go, because it is not serving your highest good, and it's not going to attract anything new into your life. You're just going to attract the same patterns that you've always attracted. So when you're ready, I will be there for you, and I do welcome you. So you can look on my Facebook page or at reikiresonancehealing.com for all the information, or to sign up. But right now I am going to say goodbye and tell you all that I love you so much, and I send you so much love, and I love you. And enjoy this beautiful song, and open your heart and mind. We'll bring in the Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Sandalphon and Archangel Michael and Archangel Uriel, Archangel Haniel, and just allow them to work on you while you listen to this song and really hear the words. Ask to really hear what you hear and trust in that. So have a beautiful day, and I love you once again. Bye.
Midnight, not a sound from the pavement. Has the moon lost her memory? She is smiling alone. In the lamplight, the withered leaves collect at my feet, and the wind begins to moan. Memory, all alone in the moonlight, I can smile at the old days. I was beautiful then. I remember the time I knew what happiness was. Let the memory live again. Every street lamp seems to beat a fatalistic warning. Someone mutters and a street lamp gutters, and soon it will be morning. Daylight, I must wait for the sunrise. I must think of a new life, and I mustn't give in. When the dawn comes, tonight will be a memory too, and a new day will begin. Burned out ends of smoky days, the still cold smell of morning. The street lamp dies another night.